Hey, Darlena or Darlena? Darlin? No, Darlena? Lena? It's pretty. I just want to make sure I pronounced it right. Hey, love bugs. Good afternoon. My back is bothering me. I need to pop it, but I can't. TR, hey. Hi, boo. I decided to come live and do the reading early because the time on Tuesdays I get done at 10 p.m. So I'm trying to make sure on the days where I know it's really late when I'm done so that I'm not so drained. So I thought, you know what? Let me try. Let's see what 3 o'clock does for us. So, hey, loves. Hey, loves. Hey, loves. We're going to try 3 o'clock on Tuesdays and see if it does us any good. Yeah. How are you doing today, baby? Queen, welcome in. I was just eating some macadamia nuts, so make sure I record it. Yes, I can post it later. I will. I was just waiting for a few more people to come in. Please, thank you guys so much for being here. Hi, Najimba. Is that saying it right? Thank you guys so much for tapping in. We're going to do our daily reading. I'm Coach King. If you're new here, this used to be me. I used to weigh 592 pounds, and now I enjoy inspiring myself and others to get healthy. Oh, excuse me. I've been up since 3, and I still have clients until 7 o'clock tonight. So I am digging deep to stay in the fight and pull my weight and do what I need to do. So no complaints from me, but I do want to go ahead and try to get this live done, if that's okay with you guys. So please come on in, tap the like button. As I said, let me know where you're from. I'm Coach Kenya. Today's Transformation Tuesday. I don't have a transformation story today per se. Today's my injection day, so I'm going to go do that. But I don't have a Transformation Tuesday story today. Not that there's not no stories. I didn't prep that today because I did one yesterday. So, but every day is a day to transform. Well, today's topic is claim your own life. Claim your own life. What you think about that, baby? What you think about that, sugar? Transformation Tuesday. You can't heal what you keep normalizing. Hey, Queen. Hey, sweet but spicy. Transformation begins the moment you decide that all your old patterns are no longer your identity. Hey, baby, our baby. Hi, Trophy B, baby. So often we call things normal just because they're familiar. Overeating at night, numbing with food, shrinking ourselves, ignoring the food noise, saying I'm fine when we're falling apart. But today challenges you to look deeper. Is this actually who I am? Is this just who I become while I was hurting? Transformation doesn't start with protein shakes or steps. It starts with truth. It starts with asking yourself the questions you've avoided. Why do I run to food when I feel unsafe? What emotions am I feeling instead of what emotions am I feeding instead of feeling? What wound am I protecting with my weight? And what part of me needs healing, not punishment? Hi, Tina. This journey is not about being skinny. Hi, Jersey. It's about being whole. It's about no longer letting trauma lead your choices, no longer letting shame silence your progress, no longer letting survival patterns dictate your destiny. Today is about a shift forward, a shift from trying to I'm transforming, from I'm overwhelmed to I'm becoming aware, thus I'm stuck, to I'm outgrowing what no longer fits me. I welcome in everyone on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. The truth is, you're not behind, you are awakening. Happy Tris, and the awakening is a transformation's first miracle. Hi, Bernice, how are you? So, today we'll be talking about claiming your life. And as we stated, remember it said, today we are taking our lives back. We are no longer becoming familiar with things that hurt us, overeating at night, numbing with food, shrinking ourselves, ignoring the food noise, and saying, I'm fine when we're falling apart. Today, we're actually going to say, who am I? Is this who I am, or is this just who I'm becoming because I'm hurting? And then we're going to look at those things and understand that the transformation is much more than protein shakes or steps. It's about your truth, your real, cold, hard, honest truth. It starts with you asking yourself the questions you've avoided. It's like trying to lose weight, but in the middle of a domestic violence situation. It's just hard because you're in pain all the time, so you got to numb it. Why do I run to food when I feel unsafe? What emotions am I feeding instead of feeling? What wound am I protecting with weight? What part of me needs healing, not punishment? Queen, thank you. These are all things to consider. Be sure you guys tap the like button. So today you're going to shift from I'm trying to I'm transforming. I'm overwhelmed to I'm becoming aware. I'm stuck to I'm outgrowing what no longer fits me. I'm not saying I'm trying anymore. Now I'm saying I'm transforming. Okay. I'm no longer saying I'm overwhelmed. I'm saying I'm becoming aware. I'm no longer saying I'm stuck. I'm saying I'm outgrowing what no longer fits me. Y'all got that? We on the same page? Break up 1-9. Can you hear me? Break up 1-9. Break up 1-9. Break up 1-9. Break up 1-9. Do you read me? Okay, so it sounds like everybody break up 1-9. They read me. Okay. So today for the ninth, I know, right? I'm transforming. I'm not overwhelmed. I'm becoming aware. I really like that hat. Mia or Miana. Is that a Miana? Well, it could be. I can't figure that one out. Okay, claim your life. Here we go. Hi, Fanny. How are you? Are we ready? Here we go. Claim your own life. Claiming our own lives creates fulfillment and joy. We don't need to be controlled. We don't deserve to be repressed or stifled. We don't have to let anyone convince us that we do. We can trust ourselves. We know what we need. We know what we yearn for. We long to be set free. What once seemed so overwhelming, creating and taking responsibility for our lives, wasn't really so. It was our belief that we could do it, couldn't handle it, and couldn't be trusted. Couldn't be trusted that made it so. We created our own prison by believing we were trapped and stuck. We became controlled by believing others knew better than we did, but we did what was best for us. We were afraid to take responsibility for our choices, so we gave up our powers. Hi, sunshine, sunshine. Now it's time to step out, leave our prison of fear. We can take responsibility for our lives, for what we create. We don't have to be afraid of making a mistake or doing something wrong. If we create a situation we don't like, we can create something different. I'm going to repeat that. I like that. If we create a situation we don't like, we can create something different. That's deep. That's really deep. We're free to create the life we want. We're free while we're free while we're free now to claim our own lives and create fulfillment and joy. We always have been. Melanie Beatty, Journey from the Heart. This is a daily devotion. I love this. Hey, expert, unclog any sewer drain to. Okay. Thank you for the follow, Sunshine. I love this book. It really helps with your mental clarity and healthy like relationships with yourself and food. This is a really good. Hi, Andy. How are you? We've been reading the book for almost a year, guys. We only have 23 more pages to go because we're on day 342. Let me see. Yep, we're on day 342. And we got 23 days to go and we'll be done. Then we'll take a break and we'll start Dangerous Prayers. So, any questions? I know, almost at the end of a good book, right? It's definitely one you can go back to. I'm excited for it. We got to find us a devotion to go along with Dangerous Prayers. I wonder if it has a devotional match. Hi, Katresa, Katresa, Cha. Yeah, we definitely got to figure out what our next um, devotional could be. You know what? We could add back in our 365 Days of Fear Not, since it was people had felt like it was the two books was a lot. So what we could always go back to that. I definitely think that could be an option. We left off on day 160. No, I'm sorry, 260. Hi, Queen. How are you? Well, my loves, I'll see you guys on the other side. Bye. Mm. Okay, 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 okay.